110 bombs have been fired by Russia into its own territories and temporarily occupied Ukrainian regions since the beginning of 2024, Astra publication estimates. At least 38 guided bombs launched by Russian aircraft fell in the Belgorod region from April 2023 to April 2024. Most of them did not explode, the Washington Post reports, citing a document intercepted by Ukrainian intelligence and handed over to journalists.
The majority of the bombs were discovered by civilians, forest rangers, farmers or residents of villages surrounding the city. According to the document, at least 4 bombs fell on the city of Belgorod itself, a regional hub with a population of about 400,000 people. An additional 7 were found in the surrounding suburbs. The most, 11, fell in the Graivoron border region, where some could not be recovered because of the difficult operational situation. From an article by the Washington Post.
5 aircraft ammunition of varying power were discovered in 2 days in the Belgorod region last week, writes the Baza Telegram channel. These were FAB 500 and FAB 1500. Experts believe that this inaccuracy of Russian pilots is due to faulty guidance systems.
The aircraft flies over the target and drops it on the target. The Russians have quite old equipment. These are quite frequent cases that concern not only FAB ammunition, but also missiles specifically.
The Russian military dropped another 9 FABs and 1 R-77 missile in the Belgorod region over the past 4 days. As a result, 5 houses were damaged.
ФАБ 3000, она там 46-го года.
FAB 3000 was made in 1946. I don't remember exactly when FAB 500 was made, but they all were created before the 1950s for sure. That is, these constructs are already over 70 years old. All these bombs, they drop them in huge quantities. And this quantity obviously does not correspond to the developments and the volume of the tests that were carried out. That's why these situations arise.
Residents of the border territories of Russia cannot withstand the tension associated with the destabilization of the situation in the regions. Almost 3,000 Graivoron residents signed a petition in which they demand that Putin and the Russian defense minister stop the shelling. Traditionally, the expression of the will of the people is considered a crime in modern Russia, so the police came to the point of collecting signatures.
They were instructed to track who, where and when was collecting signatures and to seize them from those who collected them. Signature collection organizer from a publication by the Important Stories.
It is worth noting that all the bombs that fell on Russian territory were intended to hit Ukraine. The UK Minister of Defense says that the increasing frequency of such cases may indicate fatigue of Russian air and ground personnel and their insufficient training, as well as the low quality of munitions themselves. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.